Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. Something kind of funny happened and I mentioned it in the Bolo group, but I just thought I would make a video out of it because it is a really good point. So the other day a company reached out to me to help promote like their ungating services, and I was like, do you even know me in my channel? Because I actually have those and it's really affordable. So then I went to their site to like see what they do and what they're charging, and holy cow, I cannot believe people charge this much for their services. So then I just thought I would take the opportunity to tell you about my guides and answer some questions that have come up a lot when people are interested in the guides. So here we go. Recently someone in one of my groups asked me like, aren't I worried that it's going to be oversaturated or something like that? Honestly, I'm super flattered that you think that I have that big of a reach and I'm that big of an account, but I'm just helping people how I learned and how I did it, and there's no reason to charge insane amount of money for that. Because I don't know like these services, I've never used them because honestly can't afford them. I don't know what their exact offers are, but I'm just going to tell you like what they're charging. So they have this whole graph here where you can see like baby topicals, just baby topicals is $3.99. You guys, my guide, which ungates you in multiple categories and brand, is nowhere near $3.99. So mine does a few more categories than that are actually listed here, but this is what we've got. So already we're at $1,300 for not even all the categories that my guides ungate you in. Like I mentioned, I don't know how these big accounts are doing it, but how I'm doing it is I'm getting an actual invoice legitimately and I'm submitting it to Amazon legitimately. And so it works. That's what they want you to do, and that's how it works. I have helped hundreds of sellers get ungated. I'll share some of them at the end of this video if you're interested in seeing what other people are saying. Here's some real quick facts on how it works. So Amazon has, like, you can have an invoice or you can have a brand letter. It's either or. You don't have to have both. So what you're getting with my ungating guides is a invoice, a legitimate invoice from a real company who is you can sell on Amazon. Like, I've had hundreds of people have no issues with it, so it works. Another question I'm asked is, are you too new? And the answer is, you don't have to have sold a single thing and you can get ungated. You can be a brand new seller and get ungated. Another question is, do I have to have a business? No, you can be a sole proprietor and get ungated. You don't have to have an LLC or a business formed or anything like that. For the toy guide, you do need to have a resale certificate and an EIN. Both of them are usually free. One comes from the federal and one comes from the state. I have another video about that, which I'll link here. But those are free and easy to get, unless you're in Florida. Sorry, Florida, then they charge. Another question I'm asked is, okay, so I got your guide, and then how much more am I gonna have to spend for the topical, grocery, OTC, feminine hygiene, baby, topicals, all that? That is, you spend $250 has been the average. $250 is how people are getting ungated in all of those categories. The minimum order is $200, and so it's like a little bit more sometimes, or the shipping, and that's why it's $250 average. The great thing about the topical guide is you do not need anything. You don't need a resale license. You can literally open an account and buy. If you have a resale license already, that's helpful because then you won't have to pay tax on it. That's money savings. For the toy guide, you do need those two things, and that one is really up to you. It's like, what brands do you want to be ungated in? So it could be anywhere from $100 to $500, $700. The great thing is you don't have to buy it all at once. There is no minimum order. You can buy something now and then something later, and it's totally fine if you want to spread it out. I wish I could tell you it would happen like this week, but you have to start the process, and unfortunately, Amazon holds all the cards on whether or not they're going to ungate you. Some sellers have been submitting their invoice and getting ungated in as little as 2 days. Some are taking weeks. The categories sometimes are taking longer than the brands, and it's really crazy, but the sooner you start, the sooner you'll get ungated. And the last thing is that each of my ungating guides come with a Facebook support group. Now, one of the questions I am asked is that the Bolo group? No, the Bolo group is something completely separate. The Bolo group is a monthly subscription where you're getting leads every month. It's like 200 and something leads every month from the members. The support groups that come with the guides are specific. So the toy guide has its own support group and the topical guide has its own support group. So many of my members are in all three groups, but you don't have to be. You can be in whatever one supports your business, because that's all I'm here for, is to help your business. So that's all I got for you. I just thought it was really funny that someone was reaching out to me to help push their product, which is insane, and I would never do that because I would never tell you to pay that much money for something, first of all. Second of all, hello, do you know me? Have you watched my channel, or are you just a bot who emails everybody who has a YouTube channel? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. If you have any questions or need any help, please feel free to reach out to me any way you want. Comment, email, however you prefer. I am on all of them. And as always, I will see you right back here for another Amazon selling video.